What's going on? Today I'm going to be doing my UFC 296 main card prediction. Okay, so number one, let's start off with Paddy Pimblett versus Tony Ferguson. Now listen, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I truly believe that Paddy Pimblett's going to win. No, I do not think Paddy's the better fighter. I've never seen someone go from the level of Tony Ferguson and drop so suddenly, so quickly, and be this bad. Yes, he did drop Gaethje. Yes, he did drop Chandler, but he didn't finish. You know, he's never been one not to be able to finish a fight. And I truly believe this is going to be one of the saddest retirements that we see in the UFC. Prediction for that fight is I think Paddy Pimblett's going to win, and I think he's going to do it via submission. Okay, so the next fight is going to be Vincent Luque versus Ian Garry. Now, this one is going to be, again, another hot take. I honestly think that Ian Garry's going to win that fight. I don't know why. This is something in my fucking nipples and my balls. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. There's just something in my blood that's telling me that Ian Garry's going to win. Now, I know Luque is a good fighter. I know he's beaten a lot of good people. But I just feel like Ian Garry will be able to defend the takedowns. I think Ian Garry's very good at dealing with. But I think his striking is going to be too much for Vincent Luque, and I think he's going to win. I reckon he's going to win by decision. I think that fight's going to go decision. I think Ian Garry's going to win it. Right, Shavkat Rakhmonov, fuck off. Okay, Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Stephen Thompson. Now, this is a fucking no-brainer. There is no fucking way on earth that anybody thinks Stephen Thompson has a chance of winning that fight. There is no fucking way he has a single chance. I'm not denying that he's one of the best strikers in the UFC, or has been one of the best strikers in the past in the UFC. What I am saying is there's a pretty big fucking age gap. Anything over the age of like 33, 34, you really do start, your body starts struggling to keep up. The sheer power and wrestling ability of Rakhmonov, I don't see Stephen Thompson winning. I think it's going to be a round one, possibly a round two. I certainly think it's going to be a KO, for sure. For me on that one, Shavkat's going to get the win by KO. Okay, Pantoja versus Royale. I think it's going to be the exact same thing. I think Pantoja is going to win. I don't see it going any other way. The fact that he was able to dominate on the floor like he did in the first fight, and his jiu-jitsu clearly is bar none. So I think it's probably going to go maybe even the exact same, maybe submission round two. Okay, now for the main event, you have Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington, and I'm fucking telling you, no chance that Colby wins. There is zero chance. This is how my logic for that goes. When it comes to stand-up, when it comes to striking, Leon's faster, he's more accurate, he's more put together. He has a better strategical plan against every fighter that he's fought. So when it comes to being on the feet, Leon has the upper hand. Now let's talk about the wrestling now. Colby Covington is a better wrestler than Leon Edwards. That's without question. But the way that Leon can deal with a wrestler, look at what he did. Kamaru Usman is double as good as Colby Covington ever will be at wrestling. Kamaru Usman proved that in both the fights. So maybe not the first fight that Leon Edwards had with Kamaru Usman, but the second fight especially, the way he was able to deal with the wrestling, I don't think that's going to be too much of a threat to Leon. And the fact that Leon also took Kamaru Usman down, the first person to ever do it, even though there was a claim that Covington did it, no one cares. And you've all seen Leon Edwards ground and pound. It's fucking brutal. The elbows are like fucking bricks, mate. How do I think that fight's going to go? It's going to be a fucking tough fight for sure. Especially that, you know, I think Colby will be a lot more active, and he is a pressure fighter. He puts a lot of fucking pressure on when he fights. So he certainly will be pushing the pace of Leon, and Leon's a bit more calm and collective. He doesn't go as fast. I still think Leon's going to get the win. I think he's going to do it by TKO round 3. That is it. That was my UFC 296 predictions. Let me know in the comments below if you think that I'm correct. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I welcome that shit on my channel too.